All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's make some more samples, or let's make some samples at all, not just some more. Let's make some samples. I guess we have to wait a little bit until Cordy has finished loading, or else we will listen to the stuttering of audio. Okay, finally, Cody has decided to join us. Now we can look at some music theory if we like that. What key we in? We're probably in D major and B minor, right? That's it, I guess. Ba-da-dum-da-dum. Ba-da-dum-da-dum. Da-da-dum-da-dum-dum-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Oh, that's a different thing. I forgot about this. Let's bypass these drumming, maybe not the drumming, but the harmony for sure. Nah, I think we have to bypass that too. I don't hear drums yet. Maybe a right shuffle. Something very loose. One, two, three, and da 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 da. One, two, da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, and well, let's say it's 116. Doesn't really change too much, right? Ba-da-ba-da-da. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's 120. We'll find out. Ba-da-ba-da-da. But we might get what? We might get this little thing. Or not. I might do that by hand. Might make more sense. Maybe it's too fast. You can't hear the click. For some reason, the click is not audible. But I think that's too fast. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Oh, not good. I need a stronger one. That's not the tempo. I feel something. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Da 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 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 I can't count. That's problematic. Let's try 108. Come on now. Maybe 108 is better. Let's try to work with that. But we need to get rid of this super loud hit. Maybe that's better. Oh, this is hella loud. Maybe it wasn't volume, maybe it was frequency. Maybe. Let's give it some volume back and see if that was the issue. Maybe. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's really sound fun. Let's make some samples. Let's make some samples. Gotta have some. Gotta have some. Gotta have some. Gotta have some. Gotta have some samples. Gotta have some. Gotta make some samples. I could never resist like why we couldn't do nothing was just recorded, but like, how we gonna do? I don't know where to go with this harmony. Don't know where to go to with this harmony. This vocoder is inviting, but no. No more keys. Or no more instrument. Maybe that's a little bit too clustered for brass. Maybe as a arpeggio, but better voice spread. Hello there. Thank you for your kind words. I'm happy that it led to some creative scale practice. If you want to, or if you can tell me, I'll try to understand the sentence you wrote. Do you remember what instrument we used for that? It was something in G minor, you say? What do I want to do? Key, G minor. If it's G minor, then piano. Well, then B flat, I guess. In G minor. That's Dorian. What's wrong with me? It's melodic minor. I think I have an idea what that probably was. It was in B major G minor, and it was that thing where I've been stuck in, sorry for the reverb, for a couple of days now, because I believe that is maybe from the Star Wars theme somehow, and from multiple places. It was this, I had this scale exercise in A Phrygian, which is, well, it's Locrian. What's wrong with me, seriously? Interesting. Maybe. But I remember the cluster we played, I think. It was... Was it this thing? And it had this... Yeah. That augmented thing where we can, like, if I strip it down, it's really, it's a B flat chord, B flat major chord, going from just basic triad up to the augmented. And just even if we just top the octave, it already sounds like we're doing something. Yeah, it's a kind of mystical sound. If we do that with strings, it's like really scoring 101 kind of made easy. You put a little bit of vinyl emulation, take some top end off, and it sounds you sampled that from something older. But we can even exaggerate. Some Harry Potter shit. Maybe, maybe. It could be really anything. Or with a Celeste also. There's a couple of very signature esque instruments that you find. They are just so easy on the ears, and there's so much rapport for people because the association has been ingrained by, yeah, popular culture for decades now. We associate some of these sounds just always kind of instantaneously with movies like a Celeste or Glockenspiel. Well, let me play just the whole tone scale. Any key doesn't matter. If we play the whole tone scale, we are also instantly either making some score or game audio or film noir. We are kind of like in this bizarre dream. It's a weird sound. I think it helps, especially to learn to hear modes better, because I'm trying to teach myself, and all these words are actually also somewhat annoying. Like, I know how easily music theory or so might become intimidating, or I lead or whatnot, especially with all these weird Asian, Greek, Latin words and whatnot, and chord symbols and yada yada. But all this over intellectualism shouldn't hopefully be a barrier to get to just understanding and listening for this music and the harmony and the tensions and the quality of these sounds without getting lost in semantics. And I find that, especially with scale exercises, say I want to learn and practice improvising in a certain mode, then it helps for me to play the whole mode as a scale and see how that sounds all together. So I can really hear all of it. So that would be like the basic harmonic minor. But there's a mode that I really, really like a lot, and that is playing the harmonic minor starting on its 5. Corey spells it out as Mixolydian flat 2, flat 6. This is what I mean with all these yada yada words. You find other namings with a higher extension, flat 9, flat 13, or the Phrygian dominant scale, or Spanish gypsy or gypsy Spanish. All that does not matter. The only thing that we need to know is what it is and what it sounds like. So with this one, it is just a mode of the harmonic or melodic minor. I forget what the name, but I know what it sounds like. And I find especially there's a couple of modes that are not as stable. And if we do not really pedal very often, most of the time, like Locrian or some others, because they want to resolve or have a tritone or whatnot, then very often we need to paddle our tonic to not lose the mode because it's so floaty. You know what I mean? That's why very often when I start trying to play in a mode, I will play that mode as a scale as a chord and try to listen to how does all that ring out with this sympathetic resonance, as far as that is modeled well. If you have an acoustic piano, it is super interesting to play chords and scales and just sit and wait a long time until everything has really rung out. It is super interesting. There's so much development in how the sound of just a couple of tones will keep developing, and it will give you new ideas because you keep hearing more of the sympathetic resonance and overtones that will give you ideas for other tones to play maybe. But very often we are with muscle memory and in a rush. I often have this, I'm just trying to listen fast for the right change, and I rush through playing something, and of course then you don't really feel anything. I try not to think about it much either, unless I kind of do a scale exercise where I want to do that, and then hopefully it gets just used to do something. But it is also mostly to force myself to not just play muscle memory. Like kind of now we're mostly playing muscle memory because I didn't choose a random key, and just randomly we are in D major, the same key where we play that mode that I ask you, and yeah, we're back to it again. And that reminded me of this scene from this Cloud in the City. And I really find if you do that with strings, it is really very instantly some kind of score. And it really is just changing this interval, like going from this perfect fifth into this augmented one. Then we put a little bit more tension on it with an A beneath. And we double the octave. Stressing the tone that we're shifting. One, two, three, four. Yes, it's parallel minor. Exactly. And that is why I also think like it is also the same key. It's not exact what I play, but I really think the Star Wars theme, I can't really even play the main theme correctly, but what is that? Something, it's a big B flat something. Something, I don't know. Anyway, I think all these keys are related from the score, which is pretty cool when you think about it. So, the Cloud in the City theme is what? It is I often also think about scales and chords are kind of not really different because, like, if you appreciate a scale, you kind of have a chord right there, right? It works better with piano, usually. Strings don't stop ringing, at least non MIDI strings. Better change key, sorry. I'm thinking often about Eric Satie. Unfortunately, I haven't learned a piece, but sometimes I make some trills and then that reminds me of Eric Satie. Not this kind of trill. A faster kind of trill. A trill leading into a minor tonality. Or stressing it. Yeah, exactly. More that kind of trill. It's yeah, my touch is not really exactly stellar. I should get the other keyboard, but I might want to produce more and not just play piano today. And then I don't have to move it around. Will be a mixture between a little bit of scale practice and a little bit of scale production. Kind of want to upload some samples. Who knows what's gonna be? Some weird stuff, some glitchy stuff. Some vocoder games.
Say they be losing their mind, losing their mind. Say they be losing their mind, losing their mind. For no reason,
Yeah, I upload them to Bandcamp. That is, if I ever manage to finish something. Because very often I'm stuck in this game in between just practicing piano and then I get all these ideas and then I try to make an arrangement, then I get stuck in sound design and then something about the general recording prior annoys me. It never ends. But long story short, yeah, I try to upload to Bandcamp.
say they be losing their mind. They be losing their mind. Say,
Like this vocoder. I want to do something with this vocoder. But it's not done yet. It still needs more sound design. And also, I've been thinking probably I've been going wrong about this vocoder. Maybe sometimes I could use it with all the harmonies spread coming from one channel, but probably I want to make a vocal stack with 4 different vocoders and have better control over each voice, and then I don't have to fight with making it intelligible and having the funkiness. Yeah, I'm really stuck in this. I'm really, really stuck in this a little bit. I try to force myself. Like yesterday, I didn't even practice. That's kind of bad. Anyway, I started something with brass in D/B minor. Also, I just see it's not absolutely true. It's not just quite the parallel. It's a little bit shifted too, slightly, by half, I guess. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying.
except that you can make some funky vocoders. So funky, vocoder. With reverb. Enjoy with reverb. Vocoder, yeah. With all that suck in, sound design, yeah. Or
Or maybe some guitar practicing. I should have used a different module then. Damn. Anyway, nothing really gets lost. Or it wasn't worth saving. What do we have there? I don't know. Something also random, I guess. Let's see. Let's go back into this empty block. We started with brass. Not sure if you're gonna stay with that. But let's go back first. I wanted to do something simple. What did we have? We had some kind of blues. And well, that was the basic 2-chord thing that I wanted to do. Wasn't sure yet about time or bass line or whatever. Maybe something pretty generic like. But it's not easy articulating this brass well. Probably would need also to automate the volume fader with that. Would be better for brass and strings usually if you use sampled libraries. Dip-ba-da-ba. Yeah, I also think probably mostly more like a pad and mellow, not staccato. But maybe somewhere there could be something. Just a slight accent, not much, just a little. It's possible staccato, but one has to play really soft. Pretty classic walk tone. That was interesting. I'm not quite sure if that works. Maybe we do something else. I don't think so. I need to hear it on the piano. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-dum. Da-dum-dum. Ugh. Weird chord with that. Ba-da-bum. No. Bo-do-de. Da-dum-dum-dum. You know what? Maybe I'll just get the piano from the corner. Might just take me 2 or 3 minutes to plug that, but then we really can actually practice keys. But then no production gets finished, and I already called the stream. Let's make some samples. I always do this to myself and to you too. I'm sorry. That's an interesting chord. 13 sus. But why is that? Okay. Thank you. I hope it's not too random, because I can never make up my mind. Sometimes I don't know how easy it is on the ears, especially when I really, really do not have a clue what I want to play. That's a cool chord, I like this. It's just such a friendly chord. I mean, it's not nothing exciting, but that's kind of the idea about it. Maybe don't paddle, just finger legato. was such a weird change. But what would come afterwards? I mean, we could actually do that. It's not too far of a stretch, actually. Going from E diminished, just half a tone down. I actually kind of like that. Going back to D major, you say? Maybe. What did we just do? What am I misplaying now? Why this is not a minor chord? Maybe? Okay. I see. Maybe we need to play an octave higher. Da 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 da. It's also a cool change, really. J flat minor to D. Also, really don't have to really go that far, right? Also another way for us to sneak in this augmented interval. And while we're at it, we might as well go through maybe the diminished six, what's called here the major bebop. But let's call it the diminished six. It's one of the rare cases where I kind of insist on what it's called. So, coming from a scale exercise in C, always try it. With our extra note, our diatonics look now a little bit different. Now if we skip a note, we don't get a major 7, we get a major 6. And we always kind of flip-flop and do between a major 6, then a diminished chord, then the inversion first inversion of the diminished sixth, and so on. And then the last one is we have the inversion of a major six, and so we get the minor seven, I think. These are probably my favorite harmonies. What's also so nice was this, you get this, you have more chromatism, you have this diminished network in there. I don't even know what else to call it. It's crazy. You cannot. That extra note in this scale is so crazy powerful. It doesn't feel like you just get one more note. It feels like you get all the other notes too. But my playing is a little bit misguided. Pretty standard thing, I think. Yeah, we can make up so many little phrases. Sorry, misplayed one. A couple, actually. It's not exactly in the scale, but we can use it as a slide note, or if we borrow from the minor blues scale. Can go in and out of major and minor blues scale. Now we have the major blues scale. Or we could play the A minor blues scale. That's so practical. Blue scale, all the harmonic modes and changes of the diminished six, they mix so well. What's next? And I'm running out of keyboard. This is why I should get the other one. But I don't want to do the setup now. I'm gonna play some random chords that are possible. I mean, it's not that we just have the diatonic chords as is. We can play all kinds of inversions. That was not the one I was hearing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. Maybe too much. I guess that's one. Not the one, but one of them. Let's see what that would sound like on a rose. I can't decide on the voice. Not really inspired for anything in particular yet. Da, 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 da. What did we do? Let's go back to chordy. We are in C. Mostly in C major. With one special note. We get the A flat too. some run. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what we will be doing. I guess I will go back to the brass. I saw there was something that I wanted to pursue. It's still this kind of change of. I'm not fixed on what the rest is gonna be. Ba-da-da. Not so sure yet. I like this weird chord, but I'm not sure if that's not maybe a little bit too much. Ouch. And the slow register for brass. Not sure yet. Da, 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 da. What kind of scale would that be? I guess it's a Mixolydian. That's better. Bum, bum. Where's this pedal? Or what else is always working very well? That is playing major sevens with drop two voicings. That always works like a charm. It's so funny. Let me demonstrate. Let's pick any major sevens chord. We're going to invert it. So our second highest note is our root. So we need to invert twice. I think, right? First inversion, not yet. Next inversion. Now we drop the C because we put it in the bass. And we could often also use slide notes. Especially this one, where I go from major 7 to dominant 7. Actually, that slide note is pretty sweet. Ooh, that was not good. Hold up. Well, maybe we could do that with brass. I'm not so sure though. So what kind of inversion would we need? The same kind of inversion, right? And maybe a register higher. So we are in at least some of the time. Or we might actually shift into G minor, B flat. What is the actual theme? Sorry. I just felt like that. Hmm. I really want to play these chords forever. Sorry, I got lost there a little bit. Also, haven't done something with an organ for quite some time. Alrighty. Maybe. Not all of it, but some. We might go back to the piano. Wrong register. I think I really need to bring the piano. It's a little bit unelegant to always switching octaves on a button. Not the good kind of very random. Some parts borrowed, most parts are random. I think I'm gonna bring the piano soon. I'm complaining so much. but it's hard to play without. I'm thinking of a trill, but I can't hear it actually. Ouch, not really. But these keys are so clicky. What were we in actually? We were in something what? In C Lohengrin. Okay. I don't think so. Supposedly, but I don't believe that. So more likely we're in C sharp major, right? Or D flat. However we want to look at it. Does it really matter? I heard that somewhere. Something, something. I think I need more coffee. You know what? Why don't we just draw a random scale? Then I'll make more coffee. Then I get the other piano. Maybe I'll put on some pants. Not that I'm not wearing any, but maybe some real pants and some socks. That could be. So yes, and what else? Okay, so F sharp Phrygian. What is that? The Phrygian mode is the third mode of the major scale, right? That means if we start playing C major or any major scale on its third note and play up to the octave, we should have the Phrygian mode. So we need to ask ourselves, what major scale has F sharp as its third note? Another way to look at it is we could just go to F sharp and then go down what? A major third. So why not do that? I believe maybe our parent scale is again the major. Surprise, surprise. It all leads up back to where we started. So our major scale, our parent scale is D major again, but we will be playing it in one of its tonalities. It's the Phrygian mode, F sharp Phrygian. Let's put in D major for accidentals because that's our parent key, our parent scale. But we are very much in, this is our tonic. Oops, wrong one. So we have what? D major or D Ionian, the good old onion mode. The good old onion mode. No word. Take that out. Oh no, I'm not going to record that. And no click. Okay. That's not right. That's better. And finally, so it is a minor mod. So 2 tetra chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. 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 That's a cool chord, I like it. It's an inversion of what? Also, now we have this chord back. That happened fast, right? Yep, I guess it's the one. Maybe. There it is. It all happened so fast. Are we actually recording something? Maybe. Maybe a little bit. So, African, yes? Let's find some cool chords. And then some melodic ideas. I have a couple of half-baked melodies floating. Some is Tetris, something is some classical stuff. Weird. I'm not quite sure where I am. No. We don't want to go there. I mean, it's not forbidden. Nah, come on now. Not so sure. To make something of this. I mean, we don't have to. Probably have enough notes. Maybe. I think I need to play that one. Maybe an inversion of that. Do-da-da-dee-da. We all heard that somewhere, right? Interesting. I think so, maybe. Oh, not really. Maybe. Maybe I really like this one. Pato patito. Tira, pora. Sloppy, sloppy. No, I don't think so. Maybe. Almost back to the Star Sim. The last bit also reminded me of pretty much of scoring. Also, that shift with that half tone. But I didn't mean that part. That part. What's it shifting between? G and G flat, right? Also can just pedal. Yeah. What did we start today? We started with brass, right? And we had something bluesy. Yeah, we had the super classical blues theme. Ba-da-da, and one, and two, and one and two, three, four. One and two, three. One and two, three. One and two. One and two. One and two, three, four. Pretty standard, this thing, I think. But I probably have to work on a different fingering. Anyway, I realize I need to get some more coffee, and I'm getting a little bit hungry. I'll be taking a break, and then I'll try to come back, hopefully refreshed, and maybe we get to make a sample or something. Like, it doesn't have to be special. It only needs to happen. Maybe we'll stay on for 1 or 2 more minutes. Okay, that should be enough. We can minimize QWERTY, I think. What mimic are we using? That's not right. That's not right either. So I guess it's the other one, right? So now we have that in a sampler. There's a little bit of an effect going on. I could take out. Is there anything else in the processing? Some tape emulation. Nothing fancy. Without delay. That was with. Nothing too crazy. Let's put that on mono retrig. We can make our own chops, of course, or we could just go by transients. Just looking for random stuff. You never know what you might find. That's the granular stretch mode. A little bit harsh on the high frequency with that delay. Maybe I should bypass one module here that caught that mainly. Well, it's still there though. Anyway. But probably most of the time I'll be using this stretch algorithm. We could also put an LFO on the time. Kind of crazy sometimes. If you have that in tape modus and if it's subtle, you kind of get tape warble, of course. We can control the speed of it. That sounds like a really bad tape. It's kind of loud, isn't it? See, and now I am already lost. Neither producing, not mixing, not really sound designing, looking for problems that don't really exist because we don't even know if we're working with this. That's the problem with having all these toys. I'm not complaining, not really. But what we could do, we could make some kind of Zulu score. And then we just loop that, whatever that is. And try to dub it real quick. Okay, I think only the first half worked, maybe. Or no part actually really worked. That for sure did not work. Okay, goodbye. But you get the idea. You just layer these a little bit. I should try to remember what we actually played. Something. No, what the heck am I thinking? It shouldn't be complicated. It should just be something random, quick, because we're gonna microsample anyway. It doesn't need to be perfect. Come on. Sorry. While it doesn't have to be perfect, it should also not be complete trash. It's tolerable. Sorry. Okay, let's see what we call it. Just a little fast. Checking of what it could be. Maybe no aleph on the filter. And you know, can sample whatever. It's all weird tape stuff. Well, anyway, I will have to take a break and get some coffee and some grub. Happy creating and happy practice. Catch you later. Peace.